The passengers took out their mobile phones to record Justin, forcing Justin to return to his seat silently. Then he turned on the MP3 again. Shockingly, it said that he was the key person in the plane crash. Hearing this, Justin's spirit was almost collapsed. He found the captain again and warned the captain not to say the words goodnight, New York, because this would be the last words they heard before the flight disappeared. However, this remark made the captain believe that Justin's mental state was indeed problematic. At this time, an air marshal hidden on the plane suddenly appeared and arrested Justin for threatening the entire flight. The air marshal told him they'd take him to a psychiatrist after they landed, but Justin tried to explain that he wasn't mentally ill or anything like that, and that he knew what was going to happen to the plane. But that wasn't enough to convince the air marshal, who then went to talk to the pilot. As he left, the pilot, George, came over again. He trusted Justin's judgment, and Justin realized that George was also a pilot, so he could turn around and land the plane in Canada or somewhere safer before he disappeared. But George told him that he needed a password to get into the cockpit. Justin was staring at the MP3 player, and it occurred to him that the password was probably 1015, because everything that was happening here revolved around that number. Seeing Justin's confident look, George slowly walked to the cockpit and entered the number 1015. When the door opened, George rushed in, quickly controlled the captain and incapacitated him, and took control of the plane. The passengers were already in a panic, and George then lowered the cabin pressure, causing the passengers to lose consciousness. Then the story took a shocking turn, and George uttered the unforgettable words goodnight, New York. It turned out that he was the culprit in the crash. Oh, shit, he's the pilot.